Hey, back at it. Today, Xyhliphoe. Let's go. Unless I get distracted by something terrible in the first 20 seconds. Which, happens basically every time, right? And here we have a speed bump. Not really necessary anymore. Oh, there's an aluminum ore thing there? It's gonna be a long time before I can use those. I feel like they should be a lot farther out. A lot farther out. You don't need those. You cannot use those things until very late in the game. So why am I seeing them and dealing with them at this point? I don't know. Oh look, I got sap. Isn't that wonderful? So Xyhliphoe is going to be quite a lot of space, and then on top of that, it's going to be kind of deep because I have to process all the Xyhliphoe byproducts. Like I had already committed to turning the wastewater into urea. That's good. And then I also have to set up backup disposal on top of that to get rid of the wastewater in the case where I cannot turn it into urea. And then I have to actually process the Xyhliphoe themselves because they have to be turned into useful products. They are not useful enough as simple living creatures. I must do things to them to improve their relative value. And after that, gotta process the shells. Shells and the blood. That's why we're doing this, right? Shells and blood. So like right there, right there. And then what we really need is a caravan that will bring in filtration media. And it will bring in the other thing I need, fish food. I probably could just belt in fish food. Even though it's more thematic to use a caravan, so I probably will. Probably gonna do another secret shopper. Alright, you're making Xyhliphoe. There you go. You're gonna output larva. No. Right here, decide how this is gonna go. Right here, somehow, like this. There you go. That is going to be fish food and filtration media right there. And right here, no, not quite like that. That. Yeah. Right there, that will be larva. See? Now we have, it'll be on the maybe that is not what I want at all. Maybe I want the other thing. Well, they're going to be on both sides, so I guess I can't do this. I was trying to make this a larva and Xyhliphoe belt, essentially. So it will be product and ingredient. No, too close. However, doesn't look like that is a pattern that I can make use of. So, nope. Nope, nope, not gonna happen. I know I have this. But I don't want to use it. I want to build it again. And that is my prerogative. So I think like right there. This probably isn't centered, right? Most inconvenient of all buildings to site. So it isn't centered. What I should do is bring this up one. Probably just one, right? To get the good feng shui. I wonder how the bees are doing. It feels like it's been a long time since I checked on the bees, but it's only been few minutes of game time, so I can just calm down, calm down. Bees are fine. Bees are fine. So yeah, Xyhliphoe are going to need a lot of support. What is this? Pressurized water? 3K pressurized water. Well, that's going to take some pressure pumps, isn't it? I have no idea how much this is going to require. 4? That doesn't sound like enough to me. That's enough to start. Like 6 seems like bare minimum. I have nothing to go on there, just feeling. At the same time, I usually have a pretty good grasp. I've made it this far, right? Pressure pump. There we go. I'm out of small parts, which is just terrible from beginning to end. But I have to figure something out. Oh, I have to look something up. Hold on, I'll get distracted for a second here. What I need to do is find og food. Because I'm going to have to make this. And I have to make it self-sufficiently. And like, the plants can be grown. Like, Relesia needs hydrogen. And that's going to be a little bit of a problem. But everything else I can just grow, except for plastic. How do I make plastic? That's not good. Is this any easier? I want to make og food without any inputs. And that's going to be a little troublesome, isn't it? Because of the plastic. And this is what's the best way to make syngas? The thing is, coal gas takes a whole lot of side effects, or produces a whole lot of side effects. Natural gas requires. I mean, this is getting closer. So syngas can be made out of coke oven gas. Coke oven gas can be made in coke, but not really as a direct. It's only made in very small amounts. So, as a path to syngas, I'm not sure. And aromatics aromatics can be grown, so that's good. Yeah, it's actually really good. Okay, aromatics can be grown. Wait, is that a recipe I'm not using? Is that new? Did I just miss this? Huh. I don't recall it ever needing Relesias, but that's probably just my brain horribly malfunctioning. So I can get aromatics for free. So I just need to find a way to get syngas for basically free. Oleochemicals would love to do that. Alright, here we go. Cellulose is just wood. Water can be gotten, and oxygen can be gotten. No. 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 Even though activated carbon is just coal. This is really appealing if I could get the coke oven gas, but fortunately it doesn't really exist. Anyway, I'm gonna have to think about this. I need to make self-sufficiency og food. Because, like, as I've said before, it's very important for the power supplies of your factory to be disjoint from everything else. I think I was doing something like this, right? It's hard because Doing it like this is also something that could happen. But see how it's mirrored opposite-wise? So I suppose I could do this. And then out and up. No, yeah, it's still... Well, yeah, I can make this work. The pipes are all coming down here, though. So let's do it. Let's make it work. Just like this. And then this guy will be like so. Well, no, it can't work. Oh, excuse me. Is then, how did I do this before? Okay, screw solving problems myself. How did I do this before? It looks like I just had two exhaust rails coming out the back and wastewater processed in the middle, and for some reason I was having that come out through the center like that, leading to weird belts. That's a weird design, especially when it doesn't have to be like that. This is good. I'm gonna need more stretchy belt arms. It's like probably belt is the limiting factor there. So how is best to do this? So we only have one rail to work with right here in between if we're going to stack them as close as possible. So like this. No, did I actually do that? I actually did. They'll fix it though. So I could have like wastewater come out here and go up, and wastewater come out here and go up, or I can just have it come down like this, and that's easy. Turning it like this doesn't work because maybe this can work. So what we have here is a situation where phytoplankton go out, like so. Phytoplankton go out. Wastewater goes out. And it is like so. Wastewater will loop around at the end, or even right here if I have to. Right there, right there. Alright, now this leaves pressurized water. No, it has to be different, right? So this is, the top one's going to be pressurized water. This is going to be difficult to look at, man. So I could do like this. You know? But the problem is this will leave only one input and one output. Which is probably just fine considering the volumes of material involved. And so I fill this with pipe. Oh, it's all right. I mean, I can't. Okay, this is okay. Don't. Never use straight pipe when you don't have to. You will thank yourself. And so this will be the outside line. And then I will do the exact same thing right there. Ooh. No, I can make that work. I can make it work. There. Oh, and also this. Now the only problem with this is it's a different outside line because the belts are the buildings are mirrored on either side of the belt. So on the top side it's wastewater and phytoplankton, and on the bottom side it's wastewater and pressurized water. I suppose I can connect them properly like here or at the end. But this is a pretty decent design, right? The only problem is we don't have a Xyhliphoe out. So Xyhliphoe out has to be out the backs. Or separate them. No, I don't. Separating them's bad because I need the horizontal space and I have vertical space. So even though I don't really want to do this, it's like I'm gonna. Yeah, don't really. I would rather have everything be internal, and I have 3 items coming in. Bop, bop, and bop. Which means, in theory, I could use one side of one belt to get the Xyhliphoe out. But, I mean, I do have a little space here to do that if I wanted to. No, it can't work. Alright, so design won't work out like that. I'll have to make the Xyhliphoe out belt on the external area. Alright, we're gonna trash this. You were pleasant to have around until you weren't. And then we will have a belt right here, yeah, like this, and it'll come probably around the end and scoop over. We'll do that last. So for right now, pick up all this, because you are not needed. And goal is 16, right? I'm leaving the bot jobs to the bot, and the... Oh, the problem... Maybe I made a mistake here. Okay, that is never a incorrect statement. How about I have certainly made a mistake here in not copying the hands? Oh, there's another problem, isn't there? Hold on, we'll get to this in a second. There's a new horrifying problem in town. No, wait, I can solve it. Not like this. Not like everything I just did. Okay, rip all that down. Everyone, just undo what you just did. Never happened. We need to put long arms inside, and long arms need power. Where is that power coming from? Well, I can put a power pole right there, and it will snuggle in. It's not really pretty, but it will work. Alright, so like this, I think, and only we need power poles. Yeah, look at that. It actually hits it. Best place for power. Yes, we do right here, right? Now hook that up eventually. Alright, so that's good. Now we copy all this. Grab a bit, copy, right there. And then that will be 8. And this will be 12. Then we will have 16, but we don't have 16. Oh, look, it fits. And there's even some logistic space. Alright, wonderful. And I think I'm probably going to make one more, simply for aesthetic reasons. What's it going to take to make one more fishbowl? I need to go a bit more palm. I have to make an entire Relegia plantation. That's the hard bit. Go grab soil, go grab treated wood. Now my choices either are to have these two not be there, or overbuild. And I think my choice is going to be to overbuild. Come on, guys. Could you please work a little faster? Now, I should have put the exhaust arms on the blueprint. Oh, why didn't you do the thing? Okay, thank you. So here we have our Xyhliphoe production facility, except we do not quite have enough Xyhliphoe at the moment. Working on it. Here, we're gonna go get a Logistical plantation, then we're gonna go get a new fishbowl, and we'll have a clean 16. It's not going to work all the time. It's not exactly a great idea on my part, but it is what I'm doing, and that's fantastic. So our Logistical plantation, yeah, I got all that. Go get treated wood and some dirt, then just make a fishbowl. Are you actually running? Yes, you are making the sap. You are gathering the sap. You are slowly completing these products. Excellent work. I have no complaints about you whatsoever. I am on my way to get treated wood. I need to go make a treated wood depot. I need a depot for everything. Oh, the other thing I have to look at is boxes. Pretty sure the answer is no. So right here I'm standing next to the guar gum box. If I zoom in on the guar gum box, is there any way to tag this with a guar gum symbol? Add tag gum guar gum. Man, that's huge. That is too huge. I wish I could shrink this. Is there any way to make this more precise? Well, that's going to affect things in the future. Foreshadowing right there. That's probably... I may go get a mod for that if something exists. Smaller tags or tag resizer. Because eventually I'm going to have to make a mall. A mall is going to have just billions and billions and billions of items in it. And I'm going to need to identify them from the mini-map in order to correctly pull what item I want when I'm wiring together caravans. And so they're going to have to be properly marked. But if they're marked in a way that they're constantly overlapping with one another, that doesn't make me happy at all. But that is a problem for not right now. So right now I have more than enough problems all on my own. Bolts. I have gravel in my inventory. My inventory is cluttered as hell. I should have dumped off these sap trees. I should be doing a lot more with my life. Go back to college. Over here, over here, over here, right there. Can I do you now? Yes, there we go. Alright, so that gets our last piece. Right there, that is all churning. Good. Down here, we just run back across the giant factory we have laid down. Across this little baby factory. This tiny, tiny thing compared to what is coming. Alright, Xyhliphoe. Walkways. I've decided I'm a walkway person. This was probably the bad place to put a walkway. Oh, I wish there was an easier way to do this. Oh, this is just painful. I mean, I'm gonna do it. But still, this hurts. Picking up floor tiles should be so much faster than picking up other stuff. Because look at the bar fill. It goes very fast, but still, it could be so much better. Is there a floor tile I can lay down which is no floor tile, you know? And then I could pick it up at the speed of me running? Alright. Mistakes were made. Alright, so right here. This is where I want, or is it? Maybe I should do this last. How about I use some intelligence? Do that last. So Xyhliphoe's out. Right here. Yeah, perfect. Xyhliphoes come out to the logistics space. This goes all the way back to... Am I gonna need more belt? No, not. And this drags all the way out here. Good, and again, Xyhliphoe out to logistics space. Perfect in every way. And shall not be a barbarian and hand place all of them. Instead, we will take an example to instruct our machines and have our machines do it for us. There we go. The only problem is this is superfluous right here. Alright, nice. So, next step. Figure out what to do. So, we have a wastewater line right here, which will probably be connected back at the start because we have a very convenient... Oh, I'm almost had a niobium pipe. Alright, another delay of construction. Here, take this. Yes, thank you. Delay of construction. Player needs pipe. Player has to run back and get pipe. Sigh. So, up, up, up. So glad I automated this properly. Seriously, the best automation. Okay, that's Ash. Ash can do that. Ash is fine. Probably my favorite buildings of all time, right here. Yeah. Oh, and we're gonna have to go. Not have to, but just because we want to. Let's go get rid of this lead. Because we're up here anyway. Cleaning the inventory is an endless task. That's nickel. Here we go, lead. Off you go, have fun. Lead is completely backed up, and all it's doing right now is making silver. Silver is a strong candidate for caravanning. I really should have done caravans a long time ago, but you know, what can you do? I'm hoping to find is a geothermal vent next to a native flora patch, reasonably close, to make the aug food. Oh, let's look at the bees, because we're here, and we have to, because we're here. Alright, honey for days. Honey is backing up. Wonderful. We are doing just fine here. We're backing up on... We still have 2 queens. We're out of natural gas. Oh, I realize a terrible problem with natural gas. With all all barreling schemes. So we're actually short of natural gas. What's going on? We just ate our way through the buffer at long last. That looked pretty good right there. Why can't you be more like that? And then it's just kind of fallen off. Okay. What do you mean consumption has been at 0? I think that's probably not true at all. Oh, maybe I have to look at this instead. Oh, because I have no... Well, wait a second. Alright. Delay of game. The bees require I go take a look at this. I'd hate to have to think that I'm going to have to expand natural gas production, but I'll do it for the bees. Because they've got such terrible stingers, and I've seen what they do to the ponies. I try to look away, but I can't. I know exactly what they do to the ponies, and they will do it to me if I don't feed the hive. This is the moment you know the factory has grown beyond your control. When you drop everything because there is a slight threat to the hive. This is a code red, absolutely has to be addressed emergency. Up here. We've got no natural gas. What's that? How'd you kill Wall? Uh-oh. That was an expansion. This is worm? Huh, that requires... Oh, we're out of gas. Okay, that's no good. I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. That's a creosote vent right there. Creosote is completely full up, and I'm trying to turn it into aromatics and it don't work. So that's the big problem right here, right? Creosote is full. No. We're having trouble getting rid of anthracene oil? Well, this is probably all coming back to the same thing, right? Creosote is full. Is there a better way to make gasoline? Gasoline out of olefins and light oil. Cellulose. Oops. Okay, this will do it. You can absolutely do this. No. We're doing this. That's our main way of doing it, but I should probably be doing this. And there's a recipe that boosts that, which may or may not be worthwhile. And the problem is we are not using creosote. I just rocketed my own thing and almost killed it. Great to know. Great job. Great job. Creosote. What's a proper vent for creosote? I was trying to get rid of it like that, but I'm all out of aromatics. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And creosote doesn't have a fuel value, does it? Okay, I'm doing that, but I guess I don't need it so much. And fuel values, please. Nope, no fuel value. So getting rid of this stuff is a problem. I guess I have to just burn this wood, right? Like, just burn it for steam. I don't really want to do that, but I need a draw on this. And I've had other ways to vent creosote, and these ways have not worked out for me. So, what I gotta do... First, let's establish a treated wood depot right here, because that's going to be needed. And get a bunch of arms. This will work for the short term. But it will not last. Okay, good. Then we'll have that depot there to be used. So I want, if treated wood makes it past here. So I guess I do something like this. Filter, treated wood, go that way. If I pick everything up now. And then actually make the fibers go. It won't actually cross over onto the other side of the belt, right? Here, have some sap. That's one. So what I'll do is something super ugly will work. This is, speaking of super ugly. Yes, I don't want to do this. Let's just make it the ugliest thing we could possibly do. There. So, boiler now. Any treated wood that makes it to this point, you are just to be turned into steam. Because we have a steam line right there. It's right here. Now we have water somewhere. I imagine water is never far. The duralumin plant. Duralumin plant, comma, the... Really? Do I have no water around here? Water is obtainable, but from a number of sources, but still. Ah, up there. Alright, this will just straight up destroy the treated wood if it gets, if it overflows that much. Like the system has one chance to grab this stuff. If not, it exits the system right here. How many arms you got? Enough. Alright, so this is me just venting creosote. And it's producing very little steam and consuming a lot of product. So this is good. And so this is now going forward. We're clearing the line through a number of mechanisms. Kind of worry I'm going to starve this because these guys are clearing everything, right? 2 up, 2 down. Why aren't you also doing this? Are you out of creosote? Oh, now creosote's falling. Okay, because this is using so much. Here. Just one. Just one, please. Alright. That pulls creosote out of the system in an authoritative way. This allows this to move forward at full speed. You're moving forward at full speed. You're moving forward at full speed. You're moving forward at full speed. You need that, and you're just venting product. We should probably not be making so much creosote. All of this was in the name of gasoline, right? Gasoline. And right here we are, unfortunately, we have too many aromatics. Imagine such a thing. I can burn aromatics in order to have proper pull on the system. That feels so wrong and bad. But I think I have to do it. I think, once again, we've gone through another cycle, and what was once a hotly desired product is now simply waste material that needs to be vented. So, oil burner. Oh, this is a problem. Additionally, a problem is where to site this. Is obviously right here is most desirable. Why is this creosote at 100%? Oh, because it's not connected through the valve. Right. Okay. That's understood. Oh my god, this place is such a mess. So I have aromatics around here. I do over there. Well, okay, that's not really what I was looking for, right? How would I do right here? It's gonna get a whole bunch of whatever the heck that is in my inventory, but zinc. I always need zinc, right? Good old zinc. No one could ever be mad about having an inventory full of you. Okay, oil burner. Wasn't this episode supposed to be about Xyhliphoe? What happened there? Okay, so steam out is what we're looking for. And then just a simple bridge right here to get water in. Now, aromatics. We are actually burning aromatics. Aromatics have been such a success for so long that they have now lived to become the waste product. Eventually I'm going to have to go and add another, how's this? Why are you not just burning all of this? It doesn't look like it's actually moving, right? It says it's going. Looks like it's consuming water. It's definitely pushing steam out. Here, we'll leave that for a moment. We'll go check our cooling tower. See if it needs any help. It's getting there. Here, let's just make another one while I'm here. Cooling tower. Where'd you go? Right there. Oh, there's no good place to place this. That kind of sucks. There we go. Maybe make some kind of pump? I don't know. Fluids are awkward and weird. Anyway, back to burning aromatics. How is this possible? It is taking so much time. Like, This is working, right? It should be consuming at 42 a second, but I mean, it doesn't look like it's doing that. Yeah, consumption leapt up. Huh, is there just so much in the system? Or is it drawing on the fog wall first? This is going. This, how about clip? How about again? Irk. See, now it's working. But apparently the vent is only enough for one of these? How many aromatics? It makes 50 aromatics every 2 seconds, so 25 a second. But how is this keeping up? Because this pipe comes right here, to right here, to right here. Irk. Alright, now it's completely keeping up. Do I have some giant well of aromatics somewhere? Where is it coming from? Irk. Something's wrong here, right? There, now it's out. Something's very weird here that I don't understand. Because this should be consuming 42 a second, and this system I set up right here should only be producing 25 a second, so it should not be overflowing at all. Okay, overflowing, yes, but this should, alright. So I guess that makes sense. And now 2 of them should be 50 a second, and unfortunately that's going to be everything here. So I should probably try to bypass this right now. Because these... Now we're out of light oil. Now we move at the speed of light oil. Okay, I'm gonna have to replace all of this, and soon. And this is just chugging along, right? Such a mess, such a non-extensible mess. And this is where light oil comes from middle oil, light oil. Or I can do petroleum refining, which is in my future at some point, right? Right here. Not shale oil. Shale oil is... you can just get it from polymerized organics. It's kind of interesting, but so much byproduct. Really, I thought light oil came out of the... Yeah, like right here. The chemical processing process. Like, this looks awesome, except for the olefins. I don't even know what to do with this. Maybe turn it into gasoline again. It's part of a gasoline production chain, huh? Oh, that's kind of exactly what I'm looking for right now. I should probably do this. I guess that's kind of the end of the natural gas, right? Because of gasoline shortage. So maybe I have to go do that thing I said. And those bees need a lot of natural gas. This all just makes refined natural gas up here. which is totally different from natural gas in every way. We want refined natural gas. Oh wait, isn't there a recipe especially to turn things to unrefined state? And I questioned why I would ever want to do that. Refine natural gas into condensates. It seems like it would be really useful exactly right now. So let's take a look. Upgrades. Which one does sweet tooth? No. No. Moss farm? Add trace chemicals in certain refined gases, turning them into an unrefined state, giving me this recipe. Moss, refined, turns into just normal natural gas. This has a use. Takes 8 seconds, probably less with so natural gas. So obviously natural gas barrels have endless use. So I think I should take this upgrade. It'll give me a lot more bang for my buck. It's just so weird that refined natural gas doesn't have equal use, you know? Why is this a different thing? Why is this a different thing? Why is this a different thing? Alright. Anyway, this is the best the bees get. It's going alright, right? Okay, what we got? Oh yeah, production's way up. Alright, I will check in on the bees in a bit. Right now, I have to go back like 2 tabs. 2 complete brain tabs to figure out what I was doing. I was building a Xyhliphoe area. And I went up there to get treated wood. No, I got deflected onto treated wood. Oh, I have to keep looking at that. Oh, do I have any turrets on me? Speaking of getting deflected again and again, it's time to get deflected again. I've impressively killed a piece of wall. That's going to require attention. Oh look, coal is running out. That is something I have to care about. This entire patch is going. It's like, you're going, you're going, you're going. And what I need to do is just kind of give up on this, I think. So it's like this, right into the reptars. Excuse me, reptar. Right there, right there, right there. And then also like this. The most awkward area in the factory, or merely one of the most awkward areas in the factory? So hard to say. Alright, ideally this will take over everything, but I don't think it has enough throughput. Alright, so there. We have a whole lot of arms. This can't continue because this has a full surface area worth of arms going, and the loader up here only has two sides going, and this has 4 sides going. So this cannot continue. And this is all getting drunk down and turned into bricks, right? This all is just destined to be ash. I am, in essence, mining ash right now. Kinda concerned about that, to the point where I'm just gonna clip that. That doesn't make sense to me, so I'm not gonna allow it. I suppose it's power of last resort. No, sorry. I don't agree with it. Okay, so this will back up. I said this will back... Oh, this is a problem. We need to be using those miners. So, no, thank you. It has to join... like this, and the other one needs to have a preference. Input priority from the right. So yeah, like that. So these will be used. This is still fine for the moment. This place is seriously mined out. There's no way I'm going to be able to toss coal dust in there. Or a rock hole in there. I'm hoping that this is a belt filling stage. I'm joining too early right there. This is just going to stop working, but you know, whatever. Okay, stop staring at this. This is going to cause more problems because we're not... We had 2 depart and none arrive. But then again, we're at a belt filling stage. What was I doing? Getting turrets. ADHD episode. Right there. Some turrets and a couple segments of wall. Put that back in. Better wall. No. No. Keeping the idiom that I got right now. Remain in the idiom. Right there. That's all. It's way too much wall. But still, it'll be fine. Alright, we have to see to our southern border, which got... We're gonna need bullets for the guns. Why would I come up here and get... get materials to make a defensive position and then not bring any bullets with which to staff the defensive position? Okay, alright, brain working good is that, yeah. Such happy thoughts. Brainworm not eating more. No, brainworm happy. Brainworm doesn't need any more. Told me so. Not eating, not at all. And the attack came right here. Let's take a look at what's going on. Are you guys new? You look all... No, this was an honest attack. And you got plenty of ammo. Here, have plenty more because I don't want it in my inventory. Maybe I should add more layers. I'll consider it. Okay, anyway. Checking on the bees again, because that's just what I do. I am a beekeeper, first and foremost. Why are there no ponies? Oh, because the ponies are going over there. These ponies come here. These ponies have a different life. Alright, this is going. Good to see. 1 queen in, 1 queen going. Still haven't won the queen lottery. 26 here. Well, okay, we haven't won the queen lottery above the natural attrition. There's no way for me to tell right now whether or not I have actually completed any queens. I need to get like a counter or something. And we have our quads backed up despite the fact we are running most of the nests to the queen maker. And the system will run down if I allocate any more, right? So I can't do that. Yep. Well, it looks like we're still natural gas bound. So this area is going to be very awkward until I handle that. But I do have lots of bees. Lots and lots and lots of bees. And eventually, these will make queens, hopefully. Or else, everything will just slow to a stop. Is this the roll? Are you gonna do it? Is this the roll? Are you gonna do it? You gonna do it? Nope. How about you? Right there? Nope, again. Man. Alright. Just keep the faith. It'll be fine. It would be totally fine if I hadn't picked the upgrade. I wouldn't even have to think about it at all. But then again, I'd probably have to think about wax and about honey. Wax is strangely enough not building up. Well, this is completely full. But I guess so many combs are ended up on the belt, so that's probably a restraining factor. But just for now, and that's fine because all that means is that it's ended up where it needs to go. All right. Anyway, we went on a long journey, and we didn't learn a single thing. Now we're here again. We need to make Xyhliphoe. So I guess what I can do... Oh, I should have gotten more belt. So dumb. This should go like this. Should go this way. I definitely should have gotten more belt. Yeah, I gotta go get more belt. And we'll have Xyhliphoe slaughterhouses here, I guess. Right now, all I'm going to be doing is making a Xyhliphoe box, but in a little bit here, I'll even put the slaughterhouses down. There, Xyhliphoe box. We only want like that many Xyhliphoe. All right, so good. Now we were also connecting up all of the fluids so we could deal with them properly. So this fluid right here was gonna, well, this is, the box is in the wrong place. It's in the exact wrong place. Thank you, me, for doing that thing. All right, so now all the wastewater is connected. And we can do wastewater processing right here. And then we have to, we also have to put in the pump system. Maybe the pump system goes right there. All right, so phytoplankton is right here, which is, this is phytoplankton. So we'll link this up right there. Perfect. Look how snug and perfect this is. That was clearly by design. All right, phytoplankton completely linked up. Wastewater linked up. All that's left is now... look at this. It's perfect. All right, so I need a lot of pressurized water. All right, so I need slaughterhouses. We're gonna make 3 of these. I have no idea why I have cotton guts in my inventory. It says go get more Iron will do. No problem, friends. Slaughterhouse. 1, 2, 3, I think. And then we will place... No, we're going to go get belts now. Then we will place down the slaughterhouses, and we will begin thinking about how to process that stuff. I want to filter off the shells and have the shells processed locally, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be the only place we make shells, right? That shell. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. This is just... Wow. 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 Alright, so this is going to be the only way I make shells for a long time. So it makes sense to have the processing area right with the Xyhliphoe right on hand. No need to haul it away for a special processing facility, because there isn't a lot of point. Okay, good. So 3 butcher areas, which will not be connected, that will full render Xyhliphoe. It will produce a meat line. It will produce blood. It will produce and shells, which I'll filter off. And the shells are the primary product of all this, right? Because they go into primers. This is literally why we are making Xyhliphoe. So I should just put them in a box, or rather I should put them in a caravans-area. And when we are full of shells, then there is no need to slaughter any more Xyhliphoe. Is there any way to get rid of shells? To vent? I mean, yeah, sure. Well, it looks like kinda... There's only one vent recipe, and it's not very good. Because it gives you lime, and lime is non-ideal. Like, it trades one thing that you don't have a lot of use for another thing you don't have a lot of use for. Congratulations. There's my water, by the way. That's what I'm doing here. Or maybe I use right there. No. Alright, whatever. Oh, I didn't line you up correctly. It's gonna get a little ugly, isn't it? Because this all has to be lined up as well. Okay. And so this is the pressurized line right here. I very much wish this was... We go all the way around the side. I think we will. Because this is phytoplankton. We'll come around like so. Oh, excellent. Right there, right there, right there. Alright, and this will also be where phytoplankton comes in, because it has to come over from the Sapir area. I just hook that up right now. Also, you need pressurized water. Kind of tempted to... Now I'll make the pressurized water on site. Phytoplankton has to be coming down through here, right? When it goes over to the fish first, I think. Yeah, it turns right. Alright, and I'm not going to drag it down over the walkway. So I accept a little bit of jank is incoming. You'll go up. Yeah, need to fully automate this. Natural gas, geothermal, and that produces power, and that gives me seaweed and moss, and native flora. I need to find a way to make hydrogen, and then vent all the products completely deterministically. But that will come in time. Get a lot of moss. Oh, I can get rid of it right here, right? No, you don't need moss. Sad. Well, speaking of sad, I'm not doing the correct line here. Can I do it? No, there's a moss line in the way. So we have to suffer through it being ever so slightly misaligned. When the bees see this, they're all just going to spontaneously combust. Alright, so it is now time to put in a walkway. I say yes. The walkway will be right here, and then I will put processing stuff on the other side of the walkway. This is the administrative inspection line. It's good. I'm not going to build on it, not going to intrude on it. It's just going to be there. So I say. Alright, so right here will be the Xyhliphoe processing area, right across the way. It may be better to be on the other side. Where's the meat have to go? No, it's probably better here. It's just not going to be all that elegant. That does count, doesn't it? That'll be fine. Like that, and also like that. And you will get one in, one in, one in. And you must render Xyhliphoe. Blood goes out like so. What am I going to do with blood? I do not know, but I have to vent it somehow, because I need them shells. Alright, so let's take a look. Blood. Arthropod blood. Arthropod blood. As I recall, this looks fantastic. Just utterly fantastic. And failing that, there's this. Oh, we need iron grade 1. Well, the good news is I have an iron ore. Well, no, I'm caravan in just iron grade 1, I suppose. Just grab it up north and then bring a caravan. And then this will, it turns it into copper grade 1. Wow. So this has to be done. Or because I need to have a full loop. Like, there has to be a vent. And this is that vent. The transmutation of iron into copper. This is the primary thing I want to do. How do I get cumene? Oh no. Oh no. Strip distillates. I guess the thing I do is I build a big tank. I don't deal with this at all for the moment. This is a problem for the other side of the next research pack. Coal dust, titanium plate, and chlorine makes titanium tetrachloride. So that's not so bad. But getting the stripped distillates is a problem. I need stripped distillates. And the only way to get that is a more titanium tetrachloride into medium distillates. Alright, that's pretty cool, I suppose. Oh, is this going to cause me a problem? This aluminum reserve? And I can get medium distillates. That's not... Yeah, I have to do an entire refining situation. That's not going to happen for a while. So That sucks. That really sucks. I build on you? No. Okay, so you are going to be a problem. Alright, so anyway, we'll try to envelop that issue right there. What I need is a giant tank. Go get lead, it says. Will do. Will go get lead. We'll make a giant tank just to get everything started. And then eventually I have to do something about that arthropod blood. Maybe again, pump it to the walls. But destroying liquid is not in theme with this challenge. Why do this challenge if I'm just going to circumvent the main difficulty spike? Like, why am I doing this? Why not play just normal? Instead, we will try to recycle everything, waste nothing. If necessary, burn it down into steam, and then have the steam be turned into water. That's totally legal. But suckering the biters into destroying fluid you don't like? Nah, that's not legal. Okay, so we will have a arthropod blood bin. This makes quite a lot, so that's a problem. Alright, so anyway, this will take 30 seconds. Boop, 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 boop. And we have main product out right here. We want right here. We want to output priority to the left, and you are shell. Alright, so you will go right here, and the meat line will go up, and I will actually connect that. We are looking for, it should go to the fish meat line. We are looking for a caravan depot. Right there. You should pick up shells. It's like a day at the beach. Alright, so now we have to get this line to the meat in line. This is meat out line. I know I slaughter fish, and something happens to the fish after that. Let's go take a look. Fish oil, does this still exist? Alright, so you produce this and then it goes out. This is a meat line right here. Where are you going? Meat line. So right here on top of the animal sample. Right here. This is where we're going. Right here. So let's get there. Normally I would caravan this around, but it's a mixed cargo, and it's difficult to put a depot down where I'm going, and the system, the existing disposal system is just right there. I gotta get in on top of that. Means I have to get cocoons in my inventory. Sad. Okay. Meat line. It's going to be like this, huh? Which is to say, very ugly. Alright, so we grow Xyhliphoe. The Xyhliphoe are then butchered for the primary product, which is the point of all this. And then it moves on. Who needs cocoons? You need cocoons? Take those cocoons. Glad I could help. Alright, so we will obviously not be butchering Xyhliphoe for quite some time because we need to build up our numbers. But main product in, waste product held for a moment. Now we just have to deal with other waste products. So first of which is obviously evaporator. And I think we do this right here if I want to be really dense about it. Then caravan outpost. And another evaporator. Pretty sure this is what I want. I want you to make urea, right? Yeah, right there. This is primary product 1. Then we need an overflow valve that'll go right there. I mean, this is secondary product 1, which we are harvesting for a use. This requires special rules. Alright, so wastewater comes out. Wastewater line is right here. We have to cross the street, or we need to leap down conveniently. There's no serendipitous connection right here, so let's just do this then. Slight flaw in the pattern to accommodate the ultimate outs. Alright, so wastewater flows in. This takes 3 seconds, that's nothing. So we produce a lot of urea, which means caravan time. Reptar, let's talk. Add destination. Go to the snack bar. Store food. Come here. Fill cargo. Add destination to the primary production of urea. Right? Right there. I hope it's right there anyway. Empty cargo. And so it's taking urea from the secondary producer, which is to say right here, and taking it and dumping it into the primary depot to concentrate it. I really hope I got the right. Yeah, that's right, right? I believe. I have to believe. But we're still going to have wastewater after this, maybe. So we have to waste water right there. So we need to do this in a quenching tower. I already made, right? Probably already consumed. So quench. Make me another one. Kind of think I'm gonna need another one of these. This is wastewater processing, please. It moves so very fast. So it has to, it is like this. Oh, kind of a awkward graphic, aren't you? Okay, good. Now, this water, we're gonna have to build the pump area right there, and it's gonna be another problem. We're gonna have to make a blood processing area right here, but that's a long way off. I need to get so much stuff before then. Hopefully this tank is enough to get me going. If not, I can just make another tank. It's what? For those who would rather kick the problem down the road instead of solving it. Yes, yes, Pi, you have read my mind. You've completely 100% read my mind. Oh, I hate him so much. I need chlorine. Where can I find my friend chlorine? Pretty sure it is not used anywhere around here. It's right here. It's my buddy chlorine. Oh, I should be pulling it off the main rail, right? Why else have a main rail? So right here, my buddy chlorine needs to go south. And we know we're going to be very close because we measured to be very, very close. So this is the correct answer here. And where is... Oh, wait. Down here. Now we have to come over. Oh, this is tight. And this is not... Don't be cute. Try to scale out, even if you think you're not going to need to. I believe it actually says exactly what I'm using it for. It is completely and utterly accurate. I'm paranoid. We're going to add in one more because these things... I suppose that's only 200 wastewater. I don't know. I'm going to overbuild here. Just to soothe my mind. Tired, weary mind. Alright, so there and there. And then we will have water out, and we will try to use this water with preference. Right here, because it's time to make a pressurized water battery. Then, it may be time to start this thing up. Alright, so it's really only a 3, huh? So right there, that's the line. I don't really want to get in the way of these pipes, I suppose. Nah, it'll be fine. Need some room, leave some room. Ah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about anything. Everything will be fine. Where is the thing I just picked up? Right there. Alright, all you happy boys. You make what? I suppose I probably wasn't needed. Makes 200 a blow. So what I need now is a underflow valve. That is the name of what I need. It goes in right here. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, perfect is probably a strong descriptor. This is entirely adequate, right? And I have to find a way to get this into the proper system. It's right here, right? Yeah. Would be nice if I would do this super tidy. I don't want to impinge on the walkway, unfortunately. I should have made it one more tile down. Oh well. Such is the horror of Factorio. So right here. That right there. There. And that will catch me every single time for a very long time. I think we're almost ready. Let's make our secret shopper Reptar. And then hook everything else up. Alright, so what we need is we have to shop for 2 things. Fish food and filtration media. So we need 3 combinators. And a constant combinator. Oh, we need wire. What? We need copper. Well, that's distressing. So over here, go grab some copper. I do not think phytoplankton is at a... I have enough. What? I need rubber for this? Ooh, that's no good. These wires are valuable. I need to get the organic solvent recipe going. I gotta find a way to make cumene. Oh no, I got nickel in my inventory. That's a curse that never is very difficult to escape from. Surprised this isn't cheaper, given how important it is. Alright, decider combinator. Plug you in. Alright, so you come out. You go to right there. And then you go in to right there. And then you come back. Perfect. Output signal. I want you to output the comparison. So it's C equals 1. The comparison signal. Alright, you. I suppose we don't have any way to get... I know, we do. Right here. Never mind. Never mind. We need just little bits of filtration media and fish food. 1-to-1 here, and it's 1-to-1 here. Oh, this also needs sap. I have to 4 sap trees, I think. Ooh, I should have left space for this. I believe yeah, oops. This is a mistake, I think. Put them right here, I suppose. Move this phytoplankton line. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Alright, in a second. Let's get our dinosaur going. So we need equal amounts fish food and filtration media. So we're just going to go right here. If condition fish food is less than 300, your output shall be shop equals 1. Right? And right here, we're going to have filtration. Filtration is less than 300. Again, shop equals 1. I need to light this up. I'm going to pay attention to it, right? Okay, so under 300, shop equals 1. Under 300, shop equals 1. And here is if shop is greater than 0, output go equals 1. Great. Now we need to toss in our Reptar. Great. Add destination. First thing, of course, it's you. Store food. Second thing I need you to do is go get fish food, which is right there. I want you to get 300. No, we need to until caravan has fish food. No, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah. Fish food. Fish food in quantity 400. Always have more. And then I want you to go all the way up to filtration media, which is right there, until caravan has exactly filtration media, again 400. Then I want you to come here, and then we have to wait for circuit condition G equals comparator C, and then once that's done, until target has fish food. No, wait. So you need, should get more. So 600, 600, 500. Until target has filtration and quantity 500. There. It calls for more at 300. It gets topped up into 500. It cycles and fills up. It's on a... Here. Then let's not do quite that. And then I want you to cycle. So, go, my friend. Go and be happy. Alright, so we are going to Turn this down to 100. Turn you down to 100. 100, 100. Yeah. All right, perfect. Interesting that the constant combinator does not need power. And now we need you to go right there. We can. That's good enough, right? You make sap. You put down that, down that, down that, down that. All right, sap taken care of. Good. And of course, to power all this nonsense right here. All right, so I can probably turn the power on. Probably no harm in that, right? Why aren't you connected? There. Power on. Produce 1 sap. You are saying, why aren't you going? Fish food left in output that. What are you doing? Why is this wired incorrectly? So it input in, input, input, input. No, seriously, why don't we have go? S equals 1, but S is not flowing somehow. We're getting C out. Fish food is less than that, output, input out. Yeah, that's right. That is completely correct. That's into the input of these guys, right there and right there. And so it should be... Huh, why isn't this working? Because there's no fish food here. No, output 1, excuse me, output 1, that's what the button is. Alright, now we got it. Yeah. Okay, alright, never mind. Press the wrong button, that's what I do. Last thing we were doing is getting water. We can get water from the source here. Actually need these trees. Alright, Sue, run up and find water main, which I know exists here. Yeah, right here. Oh. Oh, sad face. So here? Yes. Specifically right here. Come on, get my pockets, get my pockets. Then, right there. Water in, accomplished. And now it's just time to light this up, right? This should be everything I need to start Xyhliphoe running. It's natural. Good. Oh, it is nice and natural. Good. Alright, so we should be just about ready to turn this thing on, right? We're producing pressurized water. We should be. Looks like we're not. Are you depressure? No, we're doing the depressurization recipe again. There we go. Alright, so you're getting the water you need. It's gonna come in. Don't worry about it. It's on its way. Fish food coming. I probably have to run down that reptar. No, wait, it's already here. Beautiful. Oh, I suppose there is a slight problem, huh? In that I now have to get that all on the correct side of the belt. Slight issue there. I've already put this here, so I can't play games, and I put myself in very tight. And I don't have the proper inserters to do things. I really should have put this up there. Alright, I guess. Because I literally burn rubber. Let's see if I have the skill and tenacity. Let's complete dead end. That's gonna trip me up. Alright, so I need to wire this up. Just do decider combinator straight in. Output here, right there. And output in, right there. Now we are in no position to do anything. Alright, so what I need to do is put things on both sides of the belt. So we're gonna do this. Bup, bup, bup. You are going to whitelist fish food. You are going to whitelist filtration media. I'm going to do this. It is not pretty, but it does get the job done. Alright, so big machine turn on, right? Xyhliphoe right there. Maybe you don't need both of them there. Maybe it'd be better to do this. Why don't you have pressurized water? Why don't you have phytoplankton? Alright, time to debug this machine. Oh. Okay, why hasn't this curved around? Oh, because you can't do this, can you? Alright. I accept my attempt to be cute was, in fact, not cute. Alright, so this is going. It's not going at full speed, but we don't need it to. That's got everything it needs. You don't have pressurized water, which is questionable, because we have lots of pressurized water. It comes up. I believe we have simply mist here. Alright, so there we go. These pipes look so much better. Alright, so are we going? We don't have larva. Larva coming over? Yes, now we're going. Alright, Xyhliphoe machine is active. I'm curious where the other one went. Oh, it takes 2. Alright, that's fine. It makes 4 and it takes 2 in each. Wait a second, did I mess this up? No, I didn't. Did I mess this up? Alright, let's do the math again and see if I've messed this up. This requires 2 Xyhliphoe every every 150 seconds. So that's one Xyhliphoe larva every 75 seconds. And I determined that this makes one every 5 seconds. So yes, I did it right. Okay, no need to panic quite yet. Alright, so this is just, it's going. And the wastewater is being processed here, turned into urea, makes it onto the back of the dinosaur. The other waste product processing facility has its materials, but has no need to go. We are producing, doesn't look like we're producing enough pressurized water. No, wait a second, only needs 1K. It really doesn't look like we're producing enough pressurized water, especially when this cycles up. Keep an eye on this. And it should ramp up very quickly because of how few Xyhliphoe are needed in order to kick off a cycle. Alright, so goal for this episode has been accomplished. Maybe I'll just call it here. This was a good play session. Shouldn't belabor it too much. Go over stretch goals, maybe do some planning, maybe look at the bees a little bit. Looking at the bees makes me happy. Thinking about the bees makes me happy. I love the hive. I love the hive. So we have one here and it's not moving, and we have one in the box. So we have 2 in here and none in the box. So once again, birth rate and death rate have equaled out, and we have done about 175 cycles here, and we have not gotten ahead on queens yet. We are maybe not ahead on that because we are backed up on our quad nests, and maybe I need to put in another bank of queen chambers here. Maybe I have to go get more natural gas. Maybe I have to get that upgrade. All right, let's consider the moss upgrade. Let's consider. I can get spore sterilization, unopened capsules. Sterilization is necessary. So the answer is you get slightly more moss. Like, no, it's a big moss boost, but it requires chlorinated water. Big no, absolutely no. I am not retooling everything to distribute chlorine. Next, high density culture. Moss is kept at the protoma stage by continuous mechanical disruption using rotating blades. Badass. Exposure to the aliens' atmospheres. Biodiversity remove the requirement for muddy water. Uh-oh. This thing... No. Well, this is a double-edged sword right here, right? Because it's my muddy sludge sink. The great muddy sludge sink for the factory. So I guess the internal bioreactor is exactly what I need. The problem is it makes it more difficult to make these because it requires a bioreactor. It makes it quite more difficult. But it gives me this recipe, which allows me to turn refined natural gas into natural gas, and refined syngas into syngas. I have to consider this, right? I do. Or consider a different way to make gasoline. Yeah, still at our 2 queens. Are you guys even trying? Are you trying to do your job? How are we doing on bees? We seem to have fallen out of bee production. Maybe we just got unlucky for a while, but there was a buildup of bees. Now they aren't there. Or maybe there's a super cycle of eggs going on right now. I'm going to have problems with this setup right here, this barrel setup, because it doesn't... What happens when two caravans go to dump in their entire inventory of empties in the same area at the same time? And the answer is probably half of them get in from one, half of them from the other. Neither can complete fully, neither move on to the next stage. And if you put that enough of them in, the system will jam and the caravans won't be able to go forward. I'm going to have to come up with a solution to that. I'm kind of afraid the solution is just going to have to be more buffer space, because that just pushes the problem out, and that sounds great to me. Every other solution takes up just so much more space. Unfortunately, like, the sheds don't help. Storehouse, and like, what size is this thing? This is, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, except maybe make a barrel network of some sort. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this. Wax is not building up, but it will. The time of wax isn't very near. All right, let's take a look at used comb. How do I get rid of this? You can turn it into residual mixture by adding graphite. And then residual mixture can go into stuff. Can I just burn residual mixture? I would love to see that. Fluid. Residual mixture. No, and I can't burn residual oil either. Oh, that's terrible. So I have no good way of getting rid of wax for the time being. Used comb. Let's take a look at you again. Turn you into wax. I can turn you into special concrete. That's probably not right. Residual mixture, and then that goes into coking gas oil if I want to. And this is kind of 10 coke goes in here. And get a whole lot more coke and coke oven gas out, both of which can just be burned, by the way. I think this produces enough coke to have, like, once I give the initial shot of coke, right there, residual mixture, like right there, to make the coking gas, so it throws off more coke, which then can just be burned. So that is how I can vent this. Like, all of this can be burned. But can coking gas oil be burned directly? Yes. Problem is that will require an input of coke instead of being an output of coke. So I can use this wax to become a producer. And maybe that will be good. This doesn't have to be here anymore. Yeah, it is entirely questionable. But 2 queens still? 2 queens. Point is, all of this is crawling forward, and we have many rolls stored on the queen table. So, probably a little ahead of ourselves. I should probably put in another queen chamber right there. Maybe on the walkway. There's probably... Oh, it's not really a walkway, is it? Well, it's a walkway I put in because the queen chamber is right there. So yes, I should do another one of these. I will consider it. keep seeing these wings fluttering and thinking it's the I made a queen arm activating. Alright, so this situation is honestly not that great. Because while I'm making all the honey I need, I also have to slaughter arquads for their internal juices. Don't worry, they feel pain in the process, and they deserve it. Because what we need is venom. Yeah, arquad venom right there out of full render arquads to make a good alien sample. And so 50 arquads, so that's 5 arquads have to die for every one of these I make, which is a good thing for the world. I have to make Corlexes too. Corlex milk. Oh, you have to add in Tufras. So I should probably do that next, huh? So, what's the difference? Oh, I see what happens. You have to get the milk for that. And this is another way to do it. We're gonna have a use for fish. Man, we can go take a look ahead, because that's the next creature to make now. Xyhliphoe are well on the way. Getting very close to 200. How do I make a counter right here? I have to figure that out. I've never actually made a counter in Factorio. It has never been a thing that I've cared about. So it looks like we are now bound on maggot production? That's good. That's what I calculated, right? So I don't know. We're going to leave this for now. We're going to go look at Xyhliphoe. Yeah, look, we got him in a box. Oh, that's going to be great. You go. And this is going to be up and running in no time. Full power. Now I should probably take one of you and increase the speed of the reproductive chamber. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's go take a look at the creature generator. Try to decide our future. So what we got over here? I need you to make a Corlex, only you can't. No, right there. We need cow. And this should be, what's the Corlex life cycle look like? Corlex. We've got, they make pups, they need calc. I'm gonna have to expand that. They're gonna need Corlex food, I'm gonna have to go make that. This looks just irritating. It's the only way to describe this. Just irritating. And so we have to make, yeah. Oh, artificial blood. All right, so it's time to order of events. Make weird potatoes right here. Make weird mushrooms right here. And then start those plantations going. Maybe lay down another cacao plantation because it's going to be required. And then I will have to go make artificial blood. Artificial blood is rare earths, right? Artificial blood. Yeah, this goes, yeah. I have to go back down to rare earth. And one of the reasons I couldn't do rare earth before is because I didn't have a lot of naphtha, but now I do have a lot of naphtha, so I will mine the rare earth right here, and I guess I just belt it right over. Maybe caravan it? I mean, maybe. There's a lot of, maybe I should, what I need to do is I have to make another snack bar. I need a caravan that just moves. Yeah, I'll establish another snack bar like right here or something. And then another caravan just moves food from the primary production to the field snack bar. And then a caravan just moves rare earth ore, I guess. So that's the kind of thing that, it's a dash, right? Rare earth. That's just annoying how sometimes it's 2 words and sometimes it's not. Alright, so yeah, I don't think this is the kind of thing you really want to belt in because it's just such a volume. Alright, I will do that. I will belt in the rare earth. We will process the rare earth. I will probably also take the time to do aluminum. How is native flora is not a problem. Iron ore is draining out. That was like 60 before, I think. That's gonna be the main conquest. Next iron ore patches are bad. I don't want to clear all the way over there. Oh my god, all the way to here. Well, it's not super duper far, but I still want artillery. I want the guns to do it for me. Yeah. Little bit of a problem right there. I mean, I'll do it if I have to. It's not even going to be that hard. It's just going to be super annoying. But I have that patch, and I have... Oh. I guess I don't have this patch. I guess something happened to that patch. Shouldn't this be more copper ore? At least I have that. I guess I'm just used to seeing larger numbers. I could be cheeky and mine the aluminum from here. And gamble I'm not going to need this space for a while. But I'm probably going to do that. Getting the coal gas over is going to be a problem. Yeah, so much is going to be a problem. Alright, so I'm going to do order events. Continue monitoring the bees. Make fancy potatoes, make fancy mushrooms. And then after that, rare earth processing. Then after that, aluminum and by necessity duralumin processing. And then after that, alright, so we're actually for real done here, right? Nice. For real done. And we'll check in with this every once in a while to see whether or not... Oh, we have our first contestant. Well, it doesn't produce much, which is good. Yeah, so this is no need to think about this any further. We're going to look at the bees one more time, and then I'm going to wrap. Next time, potatoes. Then rare earth stuff. Rare earth processing is super duper annoying. And many parts of it are used. Oh, I keep getting excited. I need to learn to never get excited about anything ever. Witness. No. Witness. Oh, again, no. Man, it just loves kicking me right in the balls. Are you gonna make it? Yep, made it out again. Good. Yeah, alright. Nothing more to say, really. Everything is continuing on track. We're getting very close to Science Pack 2. Pi Science 2. This just has to be made. That I get. The Peregrine and Sarcoris, that's going to be weird, but I'll be able to go do it. The hard part is going to be getting the cryostatics 6 plasmids. Oh my god. The decalin I'm going to make as part of the artificial blood. Oh, not a problem. Casein comes from Corlex milk. That's just continue climbing that tree. Good alien samples on the way. Got it, got it, got it. Don't have you. Alright, I have all that. Primers is a problem. Primers is definitely... Well, I got everything I need to make this now, but it's just expensive. Microfiber, got it, got it. On the way, I have that. Arquad venom is going to be an issue. But all of this is broadly under control, just as go to Corlexes. Zephyr eggs, got them. Moss, got them. Plastic, got it. Honey, got it. Flavonoids, you just come from Yadolls, right? Yeah, no problem. It's a lot of seaweed there. Alright, so all of this works. And I should probably do molybdenum processing in order to make better seaweed. Man, so nervous. You have produced 328 products. So yeah, it is out of balance. I have to... Alright, I'm done. Everything is going according to plan. Very happy with the Xyhliphoe area. I think it worked out really well. I remain happy with the caravans. Factory's in good shape for right now. I'm going to try to continue building it out, but next time. Bye everybody. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye.